Okay. Yeah, it looks like stream is working just fine. Not seeing any dropped frames or anything, which I don't expect to change once we get into the game proper. So yeah, right now it is a let some people filter in a bit angle because from what I recall, back when I was streaming regularly, you usually don't have all the viewers in instantly as soon as you start a stream. So yeah, the for those unaware who have been like following me on Twitter but not necessarily checking out my like personal website and whatnot, I've for a while now been making a project out of doing uh, running through my backlog in release order, which I can pull up right here. Hi Olivia. And as you can see, we have quite a lot of backlog to get through. And yeah, up next is Battlezone, the original Atari arcade game, which is one of the earlier examples of like first-person wireframe 3D graphics. Um, there's a little bit of like similar stuff going on in Star Raiders for the Atari 800 microcomputer, but it's not quite the same as this. And as you can see, we've got just a wide variety of stuff going on the backlog here. We've got some arcade games and whatnot. We got some early PC games and like RPGs and whatnot. We got some text adventures. Uh, Once we get a couple years further in, back to around like 1983 or so, we're gonna start seeing NES games. I've got very wide variety of games on this backlog here. I've spent a long time adding to it, uh, and I am also constantly adding more to it because I'm watching a lot of Jeremy Parish videos lately, and just that the guy talks about a lot of weird, obscure, interesting video games. So often I'll go and add them to my backlog. I also just realized I went out and I filled my water glass and then I left it out there. So I will be right back after I get my water. There we go. So Battlezone is kind of an interesting beast out on this project because generally for arcade games, I've been utilizing my Hori Real Arcade Pro 4 Kai arcade stick for various arcade game shenanigans. And a second ago, when I was doing the sound test, I opened up. Hi Pyro, it's been a minute. I opened up the game to like run it a little bit and test what the volume levels look like so that I can adjust them appropriately compared to my voice audio. And what I found out is that this is not a game that utilizes a regular like four-way joystick like you would expect with an arcade game, and it doesn't have like a set of buttons next to it. What you have in this game is two joysticks that you can do that can both go forward or backward, and you like it controls the way, as I understand, certain types of tank do, where let me pull it up here, where you do like both sticks forward to go forward and both sticks backward to go backward, and one forward and the other backward to turn on the spot. Yeah, so like this is what we're working with here, and then there's just one button that is the like shoot button. So I very quickly realized that that is not going to map cleanly to this. So I have grabbed a controller so that I can control it properly, because I don't have anything that can really do the like dual joystick thing smoothly. Uh, so that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be playing we're gonna be playing Battlezone with a modern controller so that I can have two sticks. There we go. Yeah, get meme up and running. And I'm gonna need to get my inputs set up because I a second ago got them set up for that arcade stick, which is not going to exactly work properly. Wait, no, that's the right stick, not the left stick. Actually, I should probably map this to a shoulder button. There we go. And then just real quick, I'm gonna start my stopwatch here because I keep track of my session lengths when I play games for my backlog, since I am also uh, since I'm also like keeping logging my sessions on backlogged. So right off the bat, I find these wireframe graphics extremely charming. Not quite a hit. There we go. God, look at that. Look how it fucking explodes. That's so cool. Okay, and we've got like a little yeah? Ah. Oh, I see. I see. I'm a little too close to that thing. We've got a little like indicator up in the top left of like where the nearest enemy is. Ah. Okay. All right. All right. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm really digging these like mountain ranges in the background. That's very cool. Like it's not exactly like a skybox per se, I guess, but like it's a little sense of like a little sense of place, you know? Do I have like a specific number of lives? Yeah, okay. Looks like I've got 3 lives. All right, let's see what we can get done here. Man, I wish that I had a way to like do the actual. Jeez, that guy's fucking booking it. I wish I had a way to do the actual like dual joystick control setup like the arcade cabinet has. Whoa, that would be a lot of fun, I think. Like I feel like this is a game that probably really thrives as an arcade cabinet. Yeah, the cracked glass is super fucking cool. Like that's a that's a really cool way of a really cool way of like displaying that like you've been hit. Ah. I was trying to maneuver around the thing that was between me and the tank. Okay, these I was gonna say these objects are wider than they seem, but actually I think it's probably that my tank is wider than I am assuming. I bet that's what it is. Is that like your tank has a very wide fucking footprint, you know? Ah. Right, and this is a 2 coins per play game. This is not one of your penny ante Pac-Man 25 cents per play bullshit. This game is high rent. Is that fucking volcano erupting in the background? That's so cool. All right, let's fucking mash this coin button for a bit, and we can get going. As I get further in, I'm going to start getting to games that have like endings where it's like, you actually like beat the game at a certain point. And when that happens, I am not going to be like mashing in coins like I am on these early games that are very, uh, just make your attempt and then you go back to the beginning. Because like this game and like this game and like Pac-Man and whatnot. Oops. This game and Pac-Man and whatnot are. It doesn't matter how many coins you. Jesus. Is that seriously how fucking? I think these guys might be faster than I think these guys might be faster than me. Either that or there is a problem with my control setup and I can't like push the sticks all the way forward as far as they would be on like the actual arcade cabinet. I feel like it could be either one. Oh, yo, we got the fucking UFO from Space Invaders. Hell yeah. That's really cool actually. Slash the UFOs from asteroids I get. Yeah, the hitboxes are like it's real easy to just like barely miss an enemy. Great score. Enter your initials. Fuck yeah. How do I uh, okay, I see. I gotta hold the right stick up a bit in order to get it to yeah, there we go. Actually, I should go the other way. I do think that there might be a slight issue with my control setup here, and I don't really know what to do about that. I don't think that the like MAME shell like gave me any options uh, for like calibrating the sensitivity of my joysticks. So we just gotta deal. We just gotta. This is what happens when you don't go and play on original hardware. You gotta deal with whatever vicissitudes emulation might place upon you. Ah. I'm trying to figure out like what's going on with this clock in the upper middle. Oh wait, no, that's not a clock. That's the radar. Okay, I see. That is yeah, that is a radar. I was not seeing the dot for the enemy tank. So I was just reading it as like a clock that was like running really fast. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good to have. That actually, I think that's going to. I was gonna say I think that's gonna significantly increase my survivability. Uh, Maybe not. Yeah, a cardboard tank. That would do it. That way I have a sense of how wide my tank is. I would have a better idea of whether I'm actually getting around a piece of level geometry or not. Alright, come on. Hi. And I love the way that these things fucking explode and just have like look at that. Look at all those polygons flying around. Uh-huh. Can I get you through this? Yeah, I can, but you can get me through that too. Okay. All right. I see. I see your game. I Yeah. I think it's crazy that the fucking Yo, what? What the hell was that? I think it's crazy that the fucking UFOs make the same sound that they did in fucking Space Invaders. That's so cool. Let's see, the motherfucker's probably shooting at me. So let's. Yep, shooting at me for sure. No, fuck. Jesus. Okay. All right. But I got a great score, and it plays a little bit of a classical tune. And we have complete fucking silence when you Oh, you can't hear it at all? Okay, let me kick it up a bit because it for sure does have audio. It just let me one make sure that that my audio input is picking it up properly. Yeah, it looks like it is. So let me just kick that volume up a little bit there, and we can see if, yeah, that should hopefully be a little bit more audible. Yeah. All right. Ooh. I need to next time the UFO comes down, I need to I need to keep an eye on my score so I know how many points it's giving me. Gah. The shot firing is also very very high commitment in this game. It works on the same rules as like as Space Invaders and Galaxian, where it seems that you can only have one shot active at a time. The thing about tanks is that they're not very maneuverable. Really? Huh. One sec. Let me... How about this? I will let it run while I, like, kick up the volume. And hopefully that will be a little bit more audible. And if not, then something is probably wrong with my streaming setup. Yeah, because I'm looking at the... yeah, sonar booping, and we've got like the sort of like background hum of our tank engine. I'm surprised I didn't get killed while I was fiddling with the audio there. Come here. Let me see how many points you're worth. 5,000. Holy shit! That's worth 5 times as many as one of the tanks. Despite the fact that the UFO does not seem to attack at all. It doesn't seem to be aggressive. No. Bro! He's so fast. Hi. Okay, he's not aiming anywhere near me. That's not quite there. There we go. I think I need to, like, keep moving. That's probably helpful. Because they don't seem to be very good at hitting me while I'm moving. Hi. That's not gonna hit. I was hoping to, like, lead a shot, but I think I let a little... Ah! Yeah, the way that the UFO just like kind of like disintegrates is really cool. Yeah, shit. You can't miss that first shot on them, or they're gonna fucking get you. I think that is a fun way to like kind of shake it up. Is after a little while, instead of other tanks that shoot at you, you start getting just like a ship that comes down and charges straight for you. So I am kind of steadily improving here. Like I'm not like I'm not getting like the exact same performance every time. Each time I see this screen, I'm at the top. I'm getting bigger. Let's see, bonus tank at 15,000 and 100,000. Gotcha. Let's look at the attract mode a little bit. I like this like. That's a very Star Wars kind of title text crawl, isn't it? Like that's, and I believe that this is. I know that Atari, like a few years later, would put out a Star Wars first-person wireframe game that's pretty similar to this, but it's like a rail shooter instead of a tank game. It's you're doing the Death Star trench run, like you're just in the trench and you're just going through, and you move forward and you just have a joystick that you use to like aim to the sides and whatnot, but you're like moving forward at a constant rate. But it's like very much in this style of like vector wireframe graphics. I'm sure that that project was probably not in development by the time that they were making this, on account of in the 80s making games was a lot fucking faster than it is now. And it's gonna be a couple years before that Atari Star Wars game hits. I've actually played a fair amount of that Atari Star Wars game because as a kid on GameCube I had a like Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 demo disc on GameCube, and it had like the demo for Rogue Squadron 3, but it also just had like the full game of Atari Star Wars Arcade for just playable and like just mapped to the GameCube controller. So that was pretty neat. I've never actually played like a full any of the full games of Rogue Squadron. I've only, damn it. Oh, cool! I survived. I've only ever played that demo, and that demo was fun. It was neat. It was like the Hoth assault, and you had to you were playing as Luke on foot, and you had to like get under the AT-ATs and you had to get under the AT-ATs and like that shoot out like a little grappling hook, I guess would be the term, like up onto their like undercarriage, and then like whip out your lightsaber and cut open a panel and then like manually throw a like thermal detonator into it. It was interesting. And then there's like, I think there was a section after that where you like get on a tauntaun and like go to a particular spot where there's some turrets waiting for you, and you gotta use those turrets to fend off more AT-ATs, or no, AT-STs, and I could never like do that. I distinctly remember like I could never fucking actually hold off the AT-STs. Yeah, no, that game definitely seems cool. I don't know if I have that on my backlog or not, but if not, I will add it and the rest of its series to the backlog because it definitely seems fun. Okay. Faggot. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's overshot. He's overshot. Yes. I survived thanks to the incompetence of my interlocutor. Shit. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's not get killed. No, motion blocked by object. No, motion blocked by object. No. Yeah, I've watched all of season 1. I'm actually currently rewatching season 1 with Olivia. We're like, I think like 5 episodes in or something like that. And last night I started watching season 2 with Mike. We watched the first 3 episodes of season 2. Season 1, one of the best to ever do it. Season 2, really fucking good so far. I really love the new art style and direction. Yeah, no, fucking fantastic show. Ah. Whoop. Okay, alright, we're good. We're Gucci. Once again, clutching it out just by having the enemy whiff an attack on me. I think I'm gonna turn the volume down for myself a bit here. Yeah, no, season 2 is super crazy, and it is just as horny as season 1 because like the first cosplay in season 2 is a bunny costume, like a fucking Gynax style bunny costume, and they get nuts with it. Faggot. I've turned the volume down too much for me. There we go. I turned it down so it was inaudible to myself. Now I can hear it, but not as loudly as before. Okay, come here, you coward. Stop running. There we go. And then yeah, we watch the radar to see where the next one's coming in as we just kind of roll around. No, that's not gonna hit. Oh. Man, the details on these models is really cool. Like the enemy tanks have like a little rotating radar dish on top of them. That's super fucking cool. Ooh. There we go. Okay, we're getting it. It does seem like once you are in the enemy sights, it's like, just don't get in the enemy sights, because once you're there, it's very difficult to get out. Like, you gotta kind of not be in that position. But it does also seem like sometimes the enemy will spawn in already facing you, so... Yeah, that clip's really funny. It's that scene is so fucking funny. The way that the dude, like, I mean, one, he misunderstands the situation and thinks that it's for Gojo, and then like he thinks about it for 3 seconds and he's like, right, times have changed. People can do whatever they want. This man is so brave and awesome. I must support him. It's so good. I wonder what these little shapes in the environment are supposed to be. Like, they don't seem like really like distinct buildings. You know, like we got little square pyramids, we got cubes, and we've got like smaller rectangular prisms that are short enough to be fired over. I'm guessing that it's either just like extremely abstracted landscape stuff, or this might just be a case of like perhaps the theming of this game is meant to be more of like you're in like a training ground or something, rather than in like a necessarily real battle per se. Shit. God, it takes so long to turn. I guess I kind of need to be like making use of cover, but that is also difficult to do because I have no peripheral vision of any kind. And you can't like glance to the side or anything, you know? It's just you just gotta deal. Like, it seems like this game kind of demands that you, like, really get a sense for your, like, spatial positioning. And I respect it. Gah! Okay. I'm also not 100% sure whether doing one stick forward and one stick back turns you in place, or if it like has you moving in a tight circle. I don't have like a firm sense of which of the two is going on. I don't think that I'm going to get that second one up, because 100,000 points is a fucking lot. Like 15,000, that's doable. 100,000, I think I would need to be a lot better at this game than I am. Off stream, I'll check out some like footage of what this game looks like when it's being played better than this, and maybe I'll pick up some tricks. So yeah, it looks like when you do one stick forward or back, it is definitely just moving you in tight circles. Okay, I think I am spinning in place when I do one forward and the other back, so that's good to know. Good movies. Yeah, I've seen a lot of good movies lately, actually, because I am in the habit of watching a lot of good stuff with Olivia, like, basically every weekend. Of note lately, we went and saw Labyrinth, the 1986 David Bowie film, in a theater screening, which was a wonderful experience. That movie fucking kicks ass. We went and saw Superman with Mike and our friend Luke as well, and that movie also absolutely kicks ass. Crazy that it took like 50, it's crazy that it almost took 50 years to make a second good Superman film. We also recently did like a little childhood nostalgia double feature where we watched the Hot Wheels World Race CG film from Olivia's childhood, which I had never seen. That was very amusing. And then we watched from my childhood uh, Transformers the movie from 1986, which, uh, in my opinion, that movie holds up pretty well for the most part. Yeah, I've been hearing stuff about weapons. Mike was telling me about weapons yesterday, and I think that that's going to be one that Olivia and I are going to have to check out at some point. I don't know anything about it other than what Mike told me yesterday, which is that it is directed by one of the whitest kids you know guys, and like that alone has sold me because I am very much an oh that should have hit. I'm very much an enjoyer of that particular show. Yeah. At least I took him with me. So this game is what they had Shinji. Ah, damn it! This game is what they had Shinji practicing with to train him to use the Ava, right? Like this is this they just had him play this in like VR. That's what was going on there, right? Oh, I think I saw something about Barbarian recently. I don't know much about that one either. Chat, my girlfriend plus two'd me. I'm so in. Ah! Okay, let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. It definitely seems like you kind of gotta make like one cool thing before you can whoops. Okay, we're having one eye in there because I accidentally hit the fire button when it was asking for name input. It definitely seems like you gotta like make one thing that's successful before they'll like really let you have like, you know, real filmmaking money. But yeah, no, we love to see fucking weirdo niche directors seeing that success and getting to make more ambitious projects. It seems like the UFOs don't show up on my radar, and I just gotta like find them when I hear the audio cue. Ah, shit. I definitely feel like the gameplay here is like a smidge more questionable than in your like your Galaxians and your Pac-Mans and your Star Raiders and whatnot, but the vibes are like kind of unmatched, I feel. Like these wireframe graphics are like super fucking cool, and the like game feel of just like controlling your tank like this is it's just like very satisfying at a base level. So I feel like I can kind of forgive a lot, and it's also entirely possible that there is more of a way to like dodge than what I've been doing, and I just haven't been like understanding it. So maybe the gameplay is less questionable than I think it is anyway. You know, my impression of Battlezone at this point is very much like this just seems like a very like aesthetically pleasing experience, and I could definitely see just like putting a lot of fucking time into this, you know? Like it's already like kind of becoming this like just like pleasant background noise that I can just kind of keep plugging away at. Yeah, Mike was saying some stuff about how Weapons has like even has like references to Whitest Kids You Know sketches in it. Like there's the bit that I saw a screenshot on Blue Sky that I did not realize was from Weapons until Mike started telling me about it, where it's the plate of 7 hot dogs being set down on the thing, which is of course a reference to the sketch where the guy's like at his doctor's appointment and claims to eat 7 hot dogs per day, and then when he's going through his daily routine, it becomes clear that he eats far more than 7 hot dogs per day. God, Whitest Kids You Know is so fucking good. Alright, okay, alright, let's see what we can do here. Okay, I'm figuring out how to dodge when they got me in their sights. It is not a case of like move perpendicular to them and then turn towards them. It's like, yeah, gotta keep up the diagonal movement. Gotta keep up the diagonal movement. And it's a little tricky. It's a little fucking tricky to do. It's something that you gotta practice at, it seems. Come on. Yeah. Okay. And that's what you get for chasing your bonus to the detriment of paying attention to the enemy that's targeting you. You get your bonus, and then you instantly fucking die. Okay, alright. Dude's booking it. Oh. See, that dude was trying to do exactly what I had been trying to do to avoid taking hits, which is just like book it at a perpendicular angle and then slowly turn towards them, and what happens is they just fucking get you while you're turning. Fuck. Come on. Oh, he's dodging, he's fucking sick with it. Right, and while you're turning, you gotta be moving intermittently while you're turning. I'm trying to think whether Sam Carter in Deus Ex would be an SG-1 reference. Actually, I'm not 100% certain what year SG-1 started, or whether anybody involved with that game would have watched it. I think it would have been late 90s, so it is possible. Because I think I knew this at one point. I think SG-1 might have started in like 97 or something like that, and Deus Ex didn't come out until 2000, so it is possible. Yeah, the volcano's super cool. I distinctly remember like seeing it erupting in the background after I died at one point and being like, yo, is that a fucking volcano going off back there? Like, very cool. And like the moon is really nice. Because obviously it's got to be at night with these graphics. You can't have this be like daylight. This is what day looks like. Yeah, I feel like the aesthetics here are just extremely strong. Like we're just operating on like peak presentation, you know. I'm trying to spin around until I can see. There it is. There's the volcano. God, that's so cute. I love that all of the bits erupting out of it are just like individual pixels. Well, not pixels per se, because this is a vector screen, but like, you know, they're just little dots. Very charming. Fuck. Okay, so when you die, it really does just like move you to another nearby spot, because like we could still see his wreckage flying through the air after respawning. Yeah, we gotta make this shit work. Nope, fuck. Okay, alright. Okay, we got this. We gotta put some distance. and then like loop back around. That's what we got. Ah! Yeah, I'm still like really not 100% sure what to do when like what to do about it when the enemy is like far from your sights, you know, like because it takes a long fucking time to turn around. So it's like I gotta figure out like a proper maneuver, you know. I gotta do like a sick lead shot. Well, okay, so he just fucking stops as soon as I try it. Good. God, I'm so wide. I'm so fucking wide. There we go. No, 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 didn't quite hit. Ah! I'm getting my fucking ass handed to me by this guy. I haven't landed a single hit. The fact that you also only have one one damage worth of life is fucking brutal in this game. Like we just gotta operate on fucking ultimate situational awareness, which I am not doing well. No high score that time either. We're so washed. Nice. I wasn't sure if that would get around the pyramid. Ah, oh, come on, dude. No! I gotta line up better than that. I gotta aim right. Oh, come on. No. Oh, cool. He fucking way overshot. Oh, I see. I thought he was turning towards me, but he was turning around like the other way. So when I thought that he had me in his sights, he was actually facing away from me. This guy, though, this guy knows what he's doing. Okay, we're good. Getting a little nervous there. Shit. Okay. Whew. Nope. There we go. Right, I gotta remember that the enemy tanks seem to operate on the same rules as me, which means that after they miss, it's gonna be a while before they can try again. Although they do also seem to be able to like time it perfectly to minimize their time between shots, which I don't quite have the sense for. Jesus. Yep. Okay, well this one's gonna have a typo. Yeah, it definitely seems like you gotta like be aiming very much for like center mass. Oh, jeez. Dude, you're so fast. How's this tank so agile? There we go. I love that the bullet graphics are like a little square pyramid, like the ones that are strewn about the environment, but just like on its side, so it's pointing forward. Bah! I almost dodged it. I'm starting to get the tech down. I'm starting to get a sense for it. Is that nah. Not even close. That one got him. Shit. Ah, I thought I had that pyramid between us a little better. No. Don't spawn me right next to a fucking piece of geometry so I can get stuck on it. Come on, man. Ah. I got saved by the pyramid, but I could not fucking capitalize on it properly. I'm not leading properly either. No, that yeah, just shoot right at the pyramid. That'll work. Oh yeah, Nichijo's fucking great. I definitely would not discourage anyone from watching it before City, but I don't think there's actually any connection between them other than just being by the same mangaka. Like, I'm pretty sure that they're both, like, fully their own thing. So I wouldn't say that either is necessarily, like, required viewing. But I will always encourage anybody to watch Nichijou because that show is fucking fantastic. Where are you? Jesus! Jesus! Did that dude just ram me? Is that a thing in this game? Can you just get rammed by the enemy? Bro said ramming speed. Ah! Yeah, I feel like I might have seen the bullet graphic go off before I died there, so it's possible that when I thought that dude rammed me, it was just that he got up real fucking close and shot me, but like, if he can just ram me, then that's interesting. That is like a... If that's the case, then it does seem like the enemy tanks have like a sort of unambiguous advantage over the player in that they don't seem to die on touch. You know what, let's be scientific about this. Let's go ram this guy and see what happens. Shit. Come on. No, I need to ram him. 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 God, your fucking hitbox is so big. Okay, you can ram, and contact with enemies does not kill you or the enemy. So I was wrong about that guy ramming me. He for sure just got up close and shot me. Nice. Okay, we're in there. We're getting there. So I think the angle here is put some distance between us and then start spinning. And while spinning, intermittently move forward so as to be a harder target. No! I don't quite have it, but I'm getting there. I'm for sure getting there. Ah! Come on, come on, come on. Okay, there we go. Alright. Trying so hard to make this maneuver work, and I really don't know if it's going to. Okay, we got... Oh, cool. I managed to without realizing it, get behind some cover. God, he's fucking booking it. This game is so cool. This game fucking kicks ass. But UNATCO, the baddies? What would ever give you that impression? How could the UN military ever be the villains in a story in which all of the Illuminati conspiracies are true? There's no way. That would never be the case in such a story. Okay, yeah. I feel like that one before that last one probably should have hit. There we go. Hi. Don't you hate it when you just fucking spawn directly into the enemy's fucking sights? It's like, oh man, I just got here. You know, give me a sec to like get my bearings. Come on. Yeah. Oh man, getting leading shots feels so fucking good in this game. So I'm definitely getting the sense that the strat for surviving when there is an enemy that is far from your sights is to make use of the level geometry. It's just tricky. Yeah, I can fucking hear him just like fucking, yeah, he doesn't know. Aw, dude, he doesn't know. Like, he was just fucking blasting that fucking pyramid. Like, he was fucking just tearing into it, and it wasn't doing a single goddamn thing. Nice. Extra life. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this game. This is a lot of fun. No. Jesus. Oh man, did you see that guy fucking serpentining after he fucking landed? Jesus. Is that what they're gonna do now? Are they gonna fucking start like being really hard to hit by just fucking serpentining? Yeah, I just gotta get on the other side of this thing and I'll be good. No! He was smarter than the other one. I almost got him. There we go. No! Yeah, I think you really should just place all of your faith into what UNATCO has told you. They would never say anything untrue or fucking you know, misleading in any way. Obviously, UNATCO are good and truthful and righteous, and you just should do whatever they say. Man, I'm surprised at how well this runs too. Like I feel like it should not be moving this smooth. Like this does not feel like. I was similarly surprised with Star Raiders at how like smoothly it runs, but even that started to get like a little bit dicey when there were like enemies on screen, particularly if there were multiple of them. But Battlezone is. There's a lot going on like at all times, and it runs real smooth. Like I don't have like a frame rate counter in front of me, but like I'm not seeing any kind of hitching or anything. It doesn't seem choppy in any way. Like it's just going. Shit. Yeah. No, that's not gonna hit. That. I also noticed pretty early on that while the game does give you like a cursor indicator for when you've got a shot lined up, it's not 100% accurate, because there are times when I will fire when the indicator is up and it will still not hit. And the game's being real nice to me with these enemy spawns. Like that was 4 in a row that were just spawning directly into my line of sight. Nice. I love the fact that the bullets are projectiles too. It feels really good to like watch them go. And conversely, it feels kind of scary when one is coming at you. Shit like that. Well, see, that's the thing, is that I was also using all of my brain to play terribly earlier. So like, who's to say like where the chicken or the egg is, you know? No. Shit. Nah, that's not gonna hit. See what I mean? That the target indicator is not 100% infallible. There we go. Yeah, come get me. He's so dumb. He's so stupid. Okay, alright. Good try. That's not gonna hit. Gah. Not me focusing too much on the bonus again. Alright, we're good. Those guys are fucking scary. Especially like when they start serpentining on the ground, it's like, oh jeez, where do I fucking aim? Shit! Ah. I'm trying to remember what fucking classical song this is, because I recognize it, I just don't know the name. Like I've seen it in so many fucking movie trailers. And somebody should make a game that looks like this. Like, somebody should make a fucking spiritual successor to Battlezone. Because this is fucking cool as hell, and like, I've not played anything quite like it, you know? Like, there's noticeable similarities to the Atari Star Wars game, but like, it's definitely like, there are notable differences in vibes. I was real worried that guy was gonna fucking take the shot. And I was just gonna fucking... And I was just fucked. No! It might be Beethoven? It probably is Beethoven, yeah. I don't know which Beethoven, but I think it is a Beethoven. Oh, he can fucking go over the fucking land features too. Also, I just noticed that the when I aimed for like the dead center of the pyramid there, it seemed to set off my targeting computer. So that's interesting. These guys really do not seem to like understand that there is level geometry. Like it doesn't seem like their AI takes it into account at all, which is very fucking funny. Ah, I almost got it. I almost fucking got out of the way. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Those guys are so fucking scary. Shit. Okay, alright. No! Okay, I'm going to do 3 more credits and then I'll hop off. Because one thing that I've learned about these arcade games is that I don't want to like, you don't want to like just like sit down and play it for too long and burn yourself out. That is very easy to do because they are kind of structured in a way that kind of encourages you to just like keep putting quarters in, because crazy, these arcade games were designed to get you to put lots of quarters in them, but it can be very easy to burn yourself out on these games if you're not careful. No. Yeah, no, MechWarrior, I don't have much experience with them, but they do seem to be faster, and like they just also have like such a different vibe, you know? Like they don't have, none of the ones that I am familiar with have this like really cool like wireframe style and like this kind of like so like heavily abstracted look. It's possible that one of the ones that I'm not familiar with looks closer to this than the ones that I am familiar with, but as far as I'm aware, like this is a very, very unique game in terms of ones that I have experienced. And, you know, hopefully, as I play more stuff for this backlog project, hopefully I will end up finding more things that are comparable to this. But as it stands, I don't really have any point of comparison other than that Atari Star Wars game. It definitely seems like I cannot be, like, dodging bullets on reaction because of the sort of cumbersomeness of steering a tank. It seems like I need to, like, sort of be predicting when a bullet is about to be coming my way and preemptively moving out of the way of it. Like, I need to... Because in order to dodge something, you need to turn yourself to a trajectory that will allow you to do so, right? And you probably have to do that before the thing is like actually coming at you, in order to be able to like match your heading properly. It seemed like the tank was not... oh, 1812 Overture, that's the one. Yep. It seems like the enemy tank was not firing at me when I was far enough away for him not to appear on my radar. So that might be an angle, is like, fucking book it the hell out of there, and then once he is off your radar, then turn around. Anyway, I think this is my... I think that it was 2 credits ago that I said I would play 3 more credits, so I think this is my last one. I have not been keeping track of how much money I have pumped into this game for 50 cents per play, but it's definitely a lot. Like, I probably in excess of $10. And, you know, in fairness, fun game. Okay, cool, he's overshot me. Oh, I see, it's because he really wants to, like, maneuver around that thing. Yeah, you're doing it, dude. You got this. God, that's so funny. Yeah, these enemy tank AIs, they do not seem to be all that smart, and that's really charming. Where are you? There you are. Sick. Yeah! Alright, yeah, I'm fucking sick with it. Nice. Okay, now is time for just getting the hell out of Dodge. And then turning around. Yeah, okay, that's the strategy that works, is get so far away that that you are just out of their attack range, and that's how you turn. Okay, I think I figured this game out now. No. I think I figured this game out now. Dies 1 second later. That's how it goes. That's always how it goes. God, this game is really good. Actually, this game fucking kicks ass. Man, a lot of fucking charging dudes. Yo, this is a new enemy type. Holy shit, he's fast. Okay. Damn. I didn't know there was a third enemy type. Shit. Ah! Okay, so he's fast, but he doesn't seem to, like, aim as good as the earlier tanks. So I seem to be able to, like, I seem to actually be more able to, like, maneuver around him. I say as I fucking die twice and fucking eat shit. Damn, this game's fucking cool as hell. I'm definitely looking forward to playing more of this off stream, but and possibly on stream. You know, maybe the next time I stream it'll be more of this. Who knows? But damn, this game's fucking cool as hell. Having said that, it's been like an hour, and dinner will be being had soon. So I'm gonna call it here. Let's stop my game time stopwatch. So yeah, this is just kind of the vibe that we'll be doing here from moving forward. Is just as I work my way through my extremely fucking large, almost 7,000 game video game backlog. I'll just fucking I'll stream whatever I feel like streaming, and you'll see a variety of things because there's a fucking huge variety of shit on here. So yeah, y'all have a good night.